guys know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side.
Welcome everybody to a long-awaited series that I have thought about and thought about and thought about, and it's finally time to do it. Welcome to my very first playthrough of Animal Crossing itself. Welcome to New Horizons. Right off the bat, we meet Timmy and Tommy. Good evening. We're so excited to have you here. Let us be the first to congratulate you on your wise decision to sign up for this adventure. Welcome to the check-in counter for your deserted island getaway package. There is so much to look forward to, but let us first introduce ourselves. I'm Timmy with Nook Inc. And I'm Tommy. We'll be flying to the island to help you get settled. Think of us as your partners. We're in for the long haul. Now, as many of you know, my name is Sartorius Phoenix, and welcome to the Phoenix Nation. And as many of you do not know, my birthday is October 1st. Sartorius, let's see. Oh, yes, here you are. Our next step is to take a picture of you, blah, blah, blah. I am a boy. I'm gonna say my hair is actually brown and actually shaved. Eye color, let's see, or eyes, and the eye color. And I'm going to go with a standard triangle nose and a wide smile. So everything's fine. Okay, I'll just go ahead and add your picture to the records. Okay, they're just going on about how proud they are, and the season, the island is depending on where you live. Well, I live in the Northern Hemisphere, North America. So, naturally, they'd recommend the Northern Hemisphere. So, uninhabited islands. Here's where I decide my island. And I'm kind of debating. So I'm not entirely sure what to go with, but I think I'm going to go with that one. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah. Yeah, I think I am. I think I'm going with that one, as the layout seems more inviting and more useful. Wonderful choice. I can't wait to show it off to you. But before we depart, I just have one final question for you. If you could bring one thing with you to the desert island, what would it be? Food. I love food. How interesting. Oh, I'm sorry, it was just a hypothetical question. Nook Inc. will fully cover all your basic needs. Yes, yes. Ah, perfect timing. Come on, let's all board the plane together. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for taking this chartered flight as part of the Nook Inc. Deserted Island package. Please sit back and relax and enjoy a complimentary video on Deserted Island life. Island life seems interesting. Right off the bat. Okay, just for right off the bat, they're just wanting us to follow him, but we got Curly and we got Renee. Okay, there we go. And we've met our fearless leader, Tom Nook. Alright, is everyone here? Let's see. Is Renee here? How about Curly? And then there's Sartorius, of course. Great, we're all here. I'll turn it over to you, Mr. Nook. Our 3 adventurers are ready to get started. Yes, very good. Let's see, how shall I begin? Yes, of course. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to your new island. My name is Tom Nook, and I'm the founder and president of Nook Inc. Yes. Today is the first day of your new life on this pristine and lovely island, so congratulations. And this is a package deal, As such, Nook Inc. staff will always be here to support you and ensure your comfort and safety. But first things first, yes. I'd like each of you to choose a spot of your own. It's the first step to putting down some real rules. I'd like you to dream big, as I do have certain connections in construction and real estate. Nice throwback to New Leaf. And, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just start with the simple tent, shall we? Please collect your tent from Timmy or Tommy and choose a spot to place it. Okay, so now we've got a tent. And now we've got a map. Okay, so right off the bat, looking at the map, I'm gonna say this is going to be a temporary solution as I have an end goal in mind. But I think where is it? Here it is. Okay. I think there's an apple tree down. Am I not? I don't wanna. Yep, one apple tree. It's gonna ruin one apple tree. But I do want to put my tent right at the river mouth, the mouth of the river. Oh, I need to rethink that. Maybe over this way, just a little bit. Perfect. Let me imagine it. Actually, that is actually perfect. Okay. So, we got our tent. Cute. I like that. We can put a little, that'd be like a fishing spot. Where's the other two? Up there's Renee. Okay. Renee. I'll find you a spot. Something new to New Horizons is that we can actually choose where villagers live. Don't want them really close there. Let's look at the map. I kind of want to keep... I have an idea. idea of what I want this to be. However, I think for the temporary sake, I'm going to put Renee here. Just for temporary sake. Looks good to me. Okay. Now we need to find the other dude. There you are. Curly. I'll find you a spot. Okay, right off the bat, we're choosing the places where our villagers are going to be. I got an idea for this part of the town. I got an idea for this part of the town. However, I think just for variety's sake, we're gonna put maybe down a little bit. We're gonna put Curly right next to her. Let me imagine that right quick. I think that's not very even. I don't think that. Nope. I'm off just a bit. I need to make it I'm gonna need to try to make it as even as I can. I have an OCD problem with that. Okay, let me imagine it. That's pretty. That's about as even as I'm gonna get it. So. Okay, looks like everyone has a spot now. Okay, so just a recap of all that conversation there. It was just we're just going to get things prepared for a little celebration. I'll say accordingly we need roughly 10 tree branches. One of the new features of New Horizons is that you can collect things off the ground, like weeds here, apples that we have, which is our native fruit. And I'll say something that is really new is that not only can you get a variety of things from shaking trees, but you can now, if I can show it. Oh, you're not gonna. Oh, you won't make me out of there. As I'm trying to show it, you can also now get tree branches by shaking trees. Excuse me. So we need to collect 10 tree branches. So I'm just gonna go around and scavenge some things from the island itself. As you can see, our yard is a mess, which means we'll need to clean it up. Well, so one of the main features I do like about New Horizons is that tree branches, the weeds here, the stones here. You can use everything on the island to make little projects, which I need 2 more tree branches. 1, 2. And just to be efficient, we do need some apples. We need about 6 apples for the fruit that Tom Nook wants us to collect. So we're just going to collect it right off the bat so we can be efficient. So we've got our 10 tree branches and we've got our 6 apples. So now we should be ready for our little festivity. Okay, so we've already got the 6 apples. We've done a good job. Now, we transfer to night. Now that everything... Yes, I believe it is. Let's get started with the festivities, as you can see. Okay. And just like every every Animal Crossing game that I specifically have seen, you can name your island. And I've come up with a perfect name for this island. Something that I actually like. And I'm going to call the island Kahiko. Hang on, I gotta. Oh, there we go. I had to figure out how to space. I'm not used to it. Kahiko Ala. Kahiko Ala. Kahiko Ala. Kahiko Ala actually means ancient ways in Hawaiian. Kahiko Ala means ancient ways in Hawaiian. And I think for this playthrough it was a very fitting name, considering the island itself was uninhabitable and very rich and thriving in materials. And to say, most of the things that you will see in this playthrough are made out of wood. So I think the name Kahiko Ala is a very fitting name. You can count on me. So, we settled on the name. It's been a big day. It's getting rather late. Let's just cheers to drink. Our island representative. Cheers. So we've now got our very own camping cot. So now that we've got our own very own camping cot, and let's go take a nap in our tent. Now that we have a tent. So, in our tent, the first things we usually have in this game are a lantern and a radio. So let's go put our camping cot down. Let's move it into the corner. Turn on our radio. Because I usually sleep with noise. I guess we'll have to move it closer to the... Can I not? Can you... Seriously? Can you please? Thank you. Okay, we've had a big day. Time for a nap. Hey, it's KK Slider. So, looks like you've decided to make your own way in the world. Get out there and explore new frontiers. That's all the way right at you. You don't need to live by anyone's rules but your own. The world is made for exploring, you know? Living free, being out there. It's a great feeling. Yeah, but take it from a cat who's been on the road. Being by your lonesome can grind on the soul. You gotta make friends along the way. Rambling this crazy world is Squaresville without some pals. Yeah, man. Friends are where it's at. Speaking of rambling, I'm doing a bit of that myself. My bad. Maybe it's about time for you to wake up to your new life. Oh, but listen up. That rap I just gave you about friends, it's pretty key. You'll dig this island life a whole lot more if you share with some friends, if that's your scene. Yeah, an island paradise with your best pal sounds pretty groovy to me. Cool. When you wake up, you'll be in sync with real time. You dig? Island life? I'll catch you later. Dig island life. Catch you later. Yep. Oh yeah. I just butchered that entire thing. Sartorius, are you in there? Oops. I hope I haven't woke you up abruptly, but I do wish to discuss some things with you. Yes, I'll be here when you're ready. Oh, there you are. I hope you had a pleasant nap. Or, well, I suppose it was a bit more than a nap, wasn't it? It's a brand new day. I slept that long. Oh, yes, it's quite normal to be worn out from such a long trip and a major life event. Speaking of which, I have a few more things that you might find useful as you adjust to life in our little paradise. First, you'll need one of these, yes? It's your very own Nook phone. I've had these made especially for island residents. Ah, yes. I want to make sure it's working right, so could you try turning it on for me? Good. Looks like you're getting a good reception as well. Okay, feel free to put it away now. Say, Sartorius, have you ever used a smartphone before? I have one of my own. Very good. Then this should be a breeze for you. In fact, I think you'll find it much more useful than the phone you already have. I have one more thing for you. I knew it was coming. Your itemized bill. I knew it was coming. So, how much am I in debt now? Bring your grand total to a modest sum of 49,800 bells. Water bells. As if I didn't already know. Wait, you're being serious? Yes, of course. I can't believe I didn't think of this. Well, bells are a currency that can be exchanged for goods or services here on Kahiko Ala. Ah, but there's still the problem that you don't actually have any. Yes, of course. Well, no need to worry. I'm prepared for this. Exactly this type of tricky situation. For the getaway package, you can pay your fees with miles instead of standard bells. I call this extremely helpful service the Nook Mileage Program. Nook Mileage? Well, it's quite extraordinary if I do say so myself. With the Nook Mileage Program, you can earn miles by simply living your life here on Kahiko Island. I dare say, the more you enjoy your island life, the more Nook miles you can earn. And you can use them to pay back your moving fees. And much more. So the bottom line is you need 49,800 to pay your move-in fees. But with this new service, would you believe it? It only comes out to 5,000 miles. I'll just go ahead and register you so you can pay in miles. Yes, yes. But there is more details available with your Nook phone. Just open the Nook Miles app. And you'll see that you've earned some miles just for traveling to the island and joining the program. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go back and take care of a few other matters. But let me heartily congratulate you once again on your arrival. I'm so happy to have you as a resident of Hiko Ala and a client of Nook Inc. Well, I just got well. My new life is underway. I can do whatever I want. Woohoo! Excuse me. Okay. Well, just gonna say that right off the bat, once that the video is done, once the video itself is done, I will be doing a few things off screen, earning a few Nook miles, and when the next video premieres, I will catch you up on everything that has happened after that point. But right now, at the first half of the hand, we're going to clean up our area and try to make our campsite a little more cleaner, friendlier, whatever you want to call it. So, just kind of, we got our own tree, but But anyway, we're going to clean up a bit of this area here, get some of the supplies going, because it would be nice to have a clean area for our campsite. I'm not going to do it all on screen, but I'm going to just kind of clean up a little bit. Okay. Now, I got 2 tree branches. Okay, now there's a lightning bug. Oof, I'm getting sidetracked. Anyway, I'm going to shake a tree to see if I can find a certain bug, so I can get purposely. Oh, money! I'm still getting, and I'm getting sidetracked even more. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can find a certain bug here, so I can get stung by it. Then talk to one of the villagers for medicine. And I just keep. That's another thing you can get from shaking trees is money, as well as tree branches. Sometimes you can get furniture. And if I could show it, it'd be nice. But sometimes, if you're really unlucky, you can find a wasp's nest, which, if you get stung by a wasp twice, you just kind of get teleported back to your house. And I'm really trying to show what it's like getting stung the first time around. That's exactly what I wanted. Now, hear me out. This might be you may think this is a bad thing, but now that I've been stung, if I go, where'd she go? I was just gonna say, if I talk to Renee, if I could, there she is. If I could talk to Renee, there is a chance that I will get a. Oh, I didn't get it. Oh. I was just gonna say there is a chance I could get a recipe for medicine. Might have not thought this through, because I don't think I'm quite there yet. I actually might have not thought this through. Luckily, we have 2 villagers. I just hope Curly's awake. Yes. Okay, anyway, if you get stung, there is a chance that you can get a... Whoops, sorry, wrong button. If you get stung, there is a chance you can get a recipe for medicine from one of your villagers, which means you can create your own medicine, basically. So now we are taking the DIY workshop. Well, DIY workshop is really what... DIY itself is really what this game is pretty much based around. We can, as he is explaining, he can gather materials and make stuff using the workbench, like a fishing pole. And it just so happens I have enough to make two. It just so happens I have enough to make two tools. Oh, okay. I made a fishing rod. Okay, and that was the end of the workshop. And now we've got a few DIY recipes coming to our Nook phone. Now, right off the bat, I don't think we're going to be getting the move-in fees paid off right this minute, or today. However, we will get our move-in fees paid off rather quickly. If we look at our Nook phone, we got the Nook Miles, our passport, the map, and this is something new, which is the rescue service. And we got the DIY recipes. Now, already we can make 2 tools, or we can make a campfire. But the Nook Miles program, Nook Mileage, it basically means you can earn points for doing things like traveling to the island itself, which is 500 miles. So you earn points, which can be redeemed here at the terminal, as he calls it. And once per day, we will get 50 Nook Miles for just checking in. Now, the Nook shopping is a very unique thing to do. I'm gonna say I have a plan for that, but I don't have the money for it right now. But you can get things like some exclusive. You can get some exclusive items, such as the Thank You Dad mug, the summer and winter solstice sweater and crown. Let's say you can pretty much use your money to buy specific items like the camp sign, which came from the Pocket Camp, Pocket Camp. I had to think for a minute because I don't really use Pocket Camp, but I actually used it just to get this exclusive items. But they have some unique items, and in the category at the daily section, they have 1 KK song per day. So, as I checked in there, I had 50 Nook Miles just right off the bat. This is pretty much our recycle box. Any building we place down over like clumps of grass or something, it'll be immediate. I don't know if it'll be immediately deposited into the recycle box, but it seems to be there when I check. So I usually take whatever's in the recycle box and either repurpose it by selling it, making a little cash, or keeping it for some kind of recipe in that near the future. Okay, so now we got a fishing rod. Fishing! I'll say fishing is interesting. Up, that reminds me. That reminds me, is Curly up? I want to see if Curly's up. Oh, Curly, you better be up. Please, God. Is Curly up? Okay. Okay, good. They're both out. I just gotta find Curly wherever he went. There's Renee. I need a net. I definitely need a net. Oh, I forgot. I forgot. I got mail. Okay, so we got a couple of things from Nintendo. Now, letters. Letters is the bane of my existence. I never did like writing letters because frankly, I don't have a keyboard to type quick and to actually type out a letter. And using the Pro Controller to write a villager a letter is a little slower. But I will be trying to write a letter to letters to the villagers at least once a day. Anyway, where the hell's Curly? Where the hell's Curly? Anyway, maybe if we talk to Renee again, she'll give it to me? Because I can't seem to find... Plus, I can't seem to find Curly. Oh, dear. I'm gonna say, I was just thinking... Oh, there he is. I was gonna say, I was just gonna cut away until I find... You know, he's fishing. Oh, we got another... And we got another blip. We got some more points by talking to our villager. Okay. Well, maybe if I find Renee, she'll actually... Ah, okay, well, not the recipe I needed. I think I might have screwed that up. Wanna jab? Okay, so open our two presents here while I'm at it. And we got the world map and a simple DIY bench, which we're going to learn. Just right off the bat. I think I've talked to Curly, but okay, I really don't really can't say what to do. Let's say we could try our hand at fishing. If I could actually, well, we might. Pockets. Yes, pockets. We're gonna, okay, so, fishing. Right off the bat. Okay, that one was actually very simple. So, let's say, to get another feature for this game, and a very character I actually enjoy, we need to catch either 2 fish and 3 bugs, 3 fish and 2 bugs, or vice versa, you know, whatnot, to do. Yes, there we go. Okay, that's 2. I think we're just gonna catch just pretty much 5 fish. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna pretty much catch 5 fish today, if we can. Now, so you gotta make sure you have the room, because early on, pocket space is pretty hard to deal with. And there we go. And right off the bat, we got one of the, I don't know if it's one of the more rare ones, but we got a seahorse. I'll say it seems like I find more sea bass, which for the love of God is the bane of my existence as well. And I hate the sea bass in every part of the game. But it seems like I find more sea bass than anything else. And we apparently got a boot, which gives us a DIY recipe. Well, that was unexpected. Well, I think if I don't find another fish here in a minute... Oh, what was I going to say? But, you know what? I think I'm still going to do it. Now that I've actually showed fishing and whatnot, I think I'm going to just cut ahead and we'll see you guys when I catch about one more fish. Okay guys, I am back and someone is calling. Blathers! Splendid timing. Okay, so Blathers has decided to come to the island after all the donations. So now we're getting Blathers right off the bat. So right off the bat, we're getting Blathers. So I think we want to pick a. We kind of want to pick a good location for Blathers. So I think what better location than probably maybe not right there, but what better location than kind of like right at the top of the first half of the map. Let me imagine it. Sounds okay to me. So now Blathers can set up his place and hopefully he'll be here tomorrow. Tomorrow being the 26th, I believe. Okay. Yes, we found a perfect place for Blathers. Okay. So, right now, I do want to apologize for cutting twice. I'm going to say the main reason is I'm trying to cut out some of the tedium. I want to say instant, but just to recap, from giving him all those donations, I had gotten on the axe, the watering can, some flowers, or some flower seeds, and, well, we got Blathers. So, I mean, we got a few nice rewards for some of the hard work we've done. Let's say for some of the hard work we've done, I got a few nice things. And we also got some points for going out of our way. But see you guys later. Have a good night.